Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I'd just like to review a Blu-ray which I watched last night. And I would best describe this movie as a kind of Day of the Triffids meets The Descent. So that movie is from 2008 and it is called The Ruins. Now, as per usual, before I give you my thoughts on the movie as a whole, I'll just give you a little bit of background information on the movie. Okay, so this was directed by Carter Smith, and it's a DreamWorks production, and it stars Jonathan Tucker, Gina Malone, Shawn Ashmore, and Laura Ramsey. Now, I'll just read you the synopsis, guys, before I say anything further. Unspeakable, unstoppable, unrated. Now, when a group of tight-knit college friends visit the site of an undisturbed Mayan ruin, they stumble into an ancient trap, an unspoken evil waiting to drag its victims into an endless nightmare. As fear and paranoia eat away at their sanity, their only chance at escape is to commit the unthinkable. Experience The Ruins, unrated with shocking new scenes, too intense for theatres, and a disturbing climax you will never forget. So there you go, guys. That's the general synopsis of The Ruins. Now, this is actually based on the novel by Scott Smith. Now, I did actually start this novel prior to watching the movie, but I must admit there was one particular scene in it that seemed to go on and on and on and on, and in the end, I just grew bored, guys, and I cast the novel aside. But having watched the movie and having thoroughly enjoyed it, I'm going to be returning to the novel and skipping past that scene, and just to see basically how the story compares to the the movie, because I love doing that. Well, as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I love comparing the movie versions to the original novel versions and that. And as I say, I'm going to go back to this and complete it because I'm curious to know how this ends in comparison to the movie. Yeah. Okay. All right then, guys. So on to my thoughts on The Ruins as a whole. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I must admit, like after not liking the book to start off with, I went into this like with it. Well, pretty wasn't really expecting much really, but I'm happy to say, it was a great experience and that. And as I say, it's a kind of a Day of the Triffids meets a Descent. Day of the Triffids meets a Descent kind of movie. You got these four young holiday makers in that Mexico, they're basically just chilling out and that. And they meet this German guy called Matthias. He's basically looking for his brother. His brother's gone missing and that. And apparently he went to these ruins, these ancient Mayan ruins and that, quite a few miles away from from the holiday resort where the four friends are staying. So they agreed to accompany him onto in this trip and that. As I say, it's quite a journey. It's right out in the wilderness and that. And I won't give away too much of it, guys, in case you haven't seen it. But when they get there and that, they meet with very, very hostile, natives, the Mayans and that, and he starts shooting at them, but they have to put these bows and arrows and that, and guns and that, and they're very, very hostile and that. Well, the four friends, like, and the German guy, Matthias, they end up running up to the top of this, basically the titular title, The Ruins. This great big sort of like it's like a kind of a temple and that, and it's got all flowers at the bottom, red flowers and that, sort of trapped up there and that. And then basically, as you usually see in these kind of movies where they're trapped in the wilderness, they start seeking out all possible means of escaping that. And they've got this like hole at the top, this steep hole that goes right down, and as I say, little reminiscence of The Descent. Seems to go right down into the bowels of the earth and that. And then you suddenly hear a mobile phone ringing, and then one of them is brave enough to actually go down. Yeah, and then of course all hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose basically. Yeah, I'll leave it there then, guys. As I say, if you haven't seen it, there's just a couple of stills there, guys, at the back. It's quite a disturbing movie actually, especially when they find the odd dead body or two scattered about the ruins and that. Previous people who've gone there on archaeological expeditions and things like that. And very, very atmospheric movie, and you really root for the characters and that. You hope they're going to get away in that. And of course, as is usual with these kind of movies where you get a couple of people trapped, you know, in places like that. You get some internal bickering, you know, between the four and that, you know, and that sort of like adds a layer of interest to the movie. Lovely jungle scenery, you know. I mean, like the scenery is, oh, it's fantastic, you know, and good solid cast, good story, and it had me gripped right to the end, you know. It really, as I say, I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, after the you know, the initially disappointing novel by Scott Smith, The Ruins, you know, I was, as I say, I went into this movie not really expecting much, to be honest with you, and, you know, I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to be keeping this in my collection, and I've got the extras here as well to watch. Excuse me, include Making the Ruins, Creeping Death, Building the Ruins, and Deleted Scenes, commentary, and more. Yeah, this is actually the version that was considered too intense for theatres. So you've got like scenes put back in this that sort of like you know, excised from the theatre version and that. Oh yeah, I got this on Amazon Germany for a pretty reasonable price, you know. So yeah, so say if you like the good survival type horror movies and that, you know, where a small group of people are trapped in the wilderness and that, I think you will enjoy The Ruins. I certainly did. I'll have to say, like, it very reminiscent of Day of the Triffids and that, and The Descent and that. So that's how I'd best describe the movie. Like the Day of the Triffids meets The Descent. You got these weird plants and that, you know, or some pretty back-breaking scenes. Pardon the pun. In this movie, guys. So like, if you're a little bit squeamish, you might want to either shut your eyes or not watch the movie at all, you know, because it does get pretty intense at times. Yeah, but as I say, very, very well put together movie, great cast, you know, good story, and you know, I will definitely be keeping this in my collection because, you know, I enjoyed it. You know, it was gripped from start to finish, and you know, I can't fault this movie at all. No. All right then, guys, on to a rating now for The Ruins. I'm going to give The Ruins 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'd highly recommend it. As I say, if you like your survival type horror movies and that, people trapped in these remote places, especially in the jungle, I think you will enjoy The Ruins. But I know this is a kind of Marmite movie. A lot of people like it, a lot of people hate it, but I loved it, guys. I really did, and I'm very, very pleased. You know, very pleased with it. I really am. You know, as I say, lovely scenery, great solid cast, good story in that, and you know, one or two twists there as well, and that. And I won't give away the ending, you know, but you know, it is quite a bit of a shock ending. Yeah. All right then, guys. Well, that concludes my review of The Ruins from 2008. Have you seen The Ruins? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be very interested, you know, to hear your thoughts. Oh yeah, I loved it, and I can certainly see some room here actually for a sequel. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, yeah. Okay then, guys. So yeah, the usual. You know, if you like the video, please feel free to share, subscribe, comment, and all going well. I'll talk to you all again very, very soon. Have a nice weekend. Take care. Bye for now.